What's up, everybody? It's Andrew John 100 here, and today we are doing another Transformer review on Beast Wars, the original old Dinobot. He lived a warrior and he died a hero. I'll just say that about his character. I don't want to spoil anything. Now, his beast mode is a really nice looking Velociraptor, and he has a really good beast mode. Why? Because he's actually really articulate, and he's got some great molding on him. Like, let's look at some of the details. You can see his eye, some little scabs and little bags. The deco is really nicely done, except for here and here. I really wish they were painted the same color as the deco. And you're already seeing one of the problems, but I'll get to that later. He's also really articulate. Now the Velociraptor mode has a good amount of articulation. He can move at the arms. His back legs have the most articulation. They can go from the side. They could swivel. They could bend at the knee, and his little feet could pivot. But that's really about it. His head doesn't really move, and his mouth can open and close. But that's really about it. Now on to the problems. It's the undercouch junk. It's really bad, because it's very obvious that these are the robot legs, and they just stick out without looking like anything at all. And it's visible from the sides, but as for the top, not so much. But the back, and now as for the back, these are visible, and this gives them a really weird rib cage, and it just looks weird. Oh, and also, one of the most annoying things I really don't like about this toy is the tail. As you can see, it moves rather easily. I really wish there was some way you could like tab it in place, or at least lock it so that it won't swivel like whee. Okay, and its head is a okay. Now to get into his transformation, it's pretty simple. You just gotta now remove the tail, take his little butt, and then flip it up. Okay, spread out his legs, and then take the robot legs and then untap them. Be careful, because these are made out of translucent plastic, and you know how translucent plastic can be. Okay, take the robot arms, bring these up so they don't interfere with the transformation. Now rotate them, and there you got his robot feet. Then take his little robot mode heels. There we go. Now he's starting to get tall. Alright, now take the sides and then bring them up so the Velociraptor legs form his arms. Now as for the little stubby arms, I personally put them at the back, so they fold away nicely. I'll take his Velociraptor head, and then just slide it down. Now be careful, because this tab, open it up for clearance. And then take his arms, and you're already seeing one of the problems with the robot mode. Close up his feet, and then they form his claws. Yeah, he has claws rather than hands. And there you got Dinobot in his robot mode, and his robot mode is very nicely well done. Sorry about that. I was scratching my head. Now he's not show accurate. Well, this is because the toy came out before the show, so he's obviously not going to be show accurate. Because these weren't translucent orange. These were actually like a mishmash of colors. I'll just say that. I think it would have been nice if they were painted, like give them like a little some brown plastic and then paint the little ribs. But they would have been very glaring in beast mode. Now as you can see, he has a very ugly dino head. Now this is because he's one of the earlier Beast Wars figures. Now he's one of those figures that have those little stupid mutant head gimmicks. What you gotta do is open it up and his true face is revealed. Now, this is easily one of the worst mutant head gimmicks I've ever seen, because not only are these little things flimsy pieces of plastic, but they get in the way of head rotation when open, and they just look out of place. So if you want, then you could just simply remove them, or simply just throw them in the trash if you don't want them. I wouldn't throw them in the trash. I just put them somewhere safe. Now his true head sculpt is very well done, though it's also pretty not show accurate, because the head itself wasn't dark brown. It was like a lighter brown. His blue face is spot on, but he doesn't have the red eyes. So you could kind of call this G1 Dinobot if you want. Now, he has more articulation in this mode, but the arms are pretty much the same. His head can rotate. You can get him in some cool poses. Now, as for his tail, the tail becomes his weapon, which you gotta get your nail in here and then open it up. And then you get, for his weapons, you get a sword, which isn't painted. It's just this not really attractive paint. I bet it looks cool. I mean, I don't like how this is bent, but that was the only way so the tail can. But that was the only way so this can fit perfectly. Now, as for the little drill itself, press this button, and then you get a drill. And this works a lot better than Rhinox, I'll say that. And they could fit nicely in his claws. Okay, there are little holes here, and the tab here. Everything could fit in here. Same with this. And there you go. And there you get Dinobot in action. Now, one of the biggest problems with the robot mode is that the shoulders don't lock into the body. Now, they don't flop, but they're not loose, but they just move out of place easily. And it gets really annoying. So, if you want to move his arm, so that's why I kind of do the robot. I put the Velociraptor arms in place. So they kind of help it stay in place. So just hold this little shoulder pad, or shoulders, and then just stick it up. And there you got Dinobot in action again. Now, as for a size comparison, I'm gonna put him next to Rhinox. Now, the scale is obviously not show accurate, because in the show he's supposed to be one of the biggest Maximals. Now, he's not the biggest Maximal. He was one of the tallest Maximals in Season 1, of course, because he was noticeably bigger than Optimus Primal, and especially Rat Trap. So the scale grows is not show accurate. Now, sorry, I dropped Rhinox, the Transmodel Rhinox. I'll review him next, alright? In fact, I got him in the 2-pack with the Transmodel Tarantulas. Maybe I'll do that for my next review. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Or if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to post your video ideas in the comments section below. And don't forget to share this with your friends. And hit the bell for all notifications. Bye-bye.